Hi friends, it is T-Bone Pearson here. This is my second video in a row. I shot one last night and it is early in the morning on Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas everyone and Happy New Year. I hope you guys are having happy holidays. Anyways, I'm still working on my short, but I wanted to share with you guys a book that I really like. It's called The Greatest Secret in the World. So when I saw this in a bookstore, I just had to read it. I bought it, and it's great. And basically, it's written by Og Mandino, and that's like a crazy cool name. Og Mandino. The Greatest Secret in the World. His first book, I think, was The Greatest Salesman in the World, which I'd like to get my hands on. I think I saw it at one of our local bookstores, so I'm going to track that down. But anyways, it is pretty cool. It's almost like back in the 70s, which is when the book was written. Russians were using auto-suggestion to help themselves with, winning sports for the Olympics. And it's sort of a method of saying creeds 3 times a day. He calls them scrolls, and I believe there's like 10 scrolls within here. So in the morning you read the scroll, and then at midday you read it again, silently to yourself, the first and the second. And then at the end of the day you read it aloud. And you're supposed to do it for 30 days straight. So scroll 1 you read 3 times a day for 30 days, so like 90 times. And it's just to get your mind into, a state of success, which I buy a lot of self-help books, stuff with the mind and keeping your spirits up, because as an artist or anyone, it's tough to try to achieve your dreams, especially when you don't have them now, but you want them, and it just seems like it just feels impossible sometimes. So you got to be right up here. You have to be strong. You have to have mental strength. So I buy a lot of books, and like 75% of them aren't that good. This is one that's very interesting. I'm actually going to come at the camera. Don't be scared. One of my favorite books I'm reading right now is right behind the camera. Things are going weird right now, but this is called The One Thing. The One Thing by Gary Keller, and I'm finding this a really great book. I actually recommend this. It's all about finding your passion and then going after it. So with everything else just being distractions, and just focus on your one thing. And it's based on the movie, it's backwards, question mark. It's based on the movie, not really, it's not, but the one thing is from the movie, that quote, City Slickers, with Billy Crystal and the old dude there. And where Billy Crystal asks the guy, what's the secret to life? And he goes, find the one thing, the one thing. And he goes, well, Billy Crystal's like, what's the one thing? And he goes, that's what you have to find out. And that's what sort of inspired this book. And Gary Keller is, I believe, from Keller Williams Realty, which is in the States, like California, and it's a big deal. I think he's very rich. And I'm finding this a fascinating read with this one as well. This one as well. There's the creeds, these scrolls, and you read them. I'll give you a little taste. So the first one is basically like, it's almost like brainwashing. It's auto-suggestion, but it's brainwashing. Not when you say that, it has a connotation of being sort of bad or negative. When someone else is trying to brainwash you with their ideas, it's a bad thing. When you're trying to brainwash yourself with your own ideas and with success, it's a good thing. And not many books focus on that. This is actually quite refreshing. I'll read 2 seconds of it here. Today I begin a new life. Today I shed my old skin, which hath too long suffered the bruises of failure and the wounds of mediocrity. Today I am born anew, and my birthplace is a vineyard where there is fruit for all. Today I will pluck the grapes of wisdom from the tallest and fullest vines in the vineyard, for these were planted by the wisest of my profession who have come before me, generation upon generation. Today I will savor the taste of grapes from these wines, and I will swallow the seeds of success buried in each, and new life will sprout within me. So it goes on for quite a few pages. But that's the way. It's like this old school hath and this and that. But it's about success, and it's about setting yourself up. And I believe these books that Og Mandino was writing is for like sales guys, where you have to get 50 no's before you get one yes. So, you know, if you get beat down, you're not going to be a good salesman. And in a lot of businesses in the world, in professions, you actually have to sell quite a bit. So it's just about not letting the world beat you down, mentally strong. Anyways, so those are the books I'm reading. I now am going to work on my short. I'm going to start storyboarding, and I'm working on shots and just getting my ideas up here, my story more concrete, getting it closer to reality. So then when I shoot, I already have went over everything and I can see it in front of me and change things and hopefully tell a great story, because that's what directing's all about. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This is my second video in a row. I'm shooting on my Sony a7S II, and I've got my Sennheiser mic attached to it for the first time. So anyways, guys, if you have any comments, what books are you guys reading? What are you guys reading? What do you recommend that keeps your spirits up? I'm always looking for new books. This Og Mandino dude, he's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Cheers. Bye.